Hello, everyone. RBG Kingdom Kid here, back with more Final Fantasy 16. In the previous video, we met up with the Guardians of the Flames because Sir Wade's alive, and we met with my uncle, who's pretty interesting. So yeah, all right. I just want to look. The Broken Hilt, Rosaria. Okay, that's why I was like, I know there's one in Rosaria, and we gotta go there for one of the quests. But let's see what's this one. Also, these quests seem to be important, so let's see what they are about.
Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
Well, it's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Yeah?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Oh, might as well head over there now.
How did we never hear about these guardians?
Typical nobles.
First August. How are you? What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit?
In it.
What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Oh, you seem like you've got, yeah.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
That monster's taken quite a...
Hey, Karen.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Alright, so now we gotta go to that, okay. Here's the hunt board to locate the griffin. Yeah, wasn't that the one that, like, had the information? Like, it had, like, the... They didn't know what it looked like and all that stuff, so... Did you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Then do I have a billet for you, Kupo? Especially horrible one the locals called Dosmare. Oh, I thought that was this one, but nope. Westgate, Sambrec. Passing along the trail of Lost Wing to Ser Novet, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent black the trunks of an old oak, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of the elder griffin known as Dosmare, a beast much hated for its appetite both for chocobos and for children. Goddamn. Alright, Ser Novet, Westgate. Oh, you're just gonna do that, okay.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
I guess the last one probably would have been the better place to go at. Oh, well, we'll go there. Okay.
Good day to you. Sit.
The crystals we get from the tailor all but worth.
I think it's just me. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, hi, Jill.
When did you get so big?
Maybe Jill is following us. Well, not following, but with us. Okay. I thought for some strange reason it was just going to be me out here, but no, it makes sense that Jill's with us. Dun 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 dun. Ah, Jill's even on a chocobo. Oh, hello. I found it, but we can't really do anything with it. It said the west gate. We are by the west gate. I guess, yeah, we could be down there.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Dawsmad, rank B.
Leatherwork will have to wait.
Ogles, look sharp.
Ow.
Over here!
Nice try.
Ow.
Too slow.
my mistake. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Nice try.
Oh my god.
Nice try. Not good. That's better. Come on. Shit, I didn't mean to heal myself. Nice try.
And you're dead. Notorious marks slain. Leveled up.
Is something there, boy?
Hello.
Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive.
Don't
That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She send you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Huzzah. Alrighty, let us go to this place. Martha's Rest. Do that one quickly. And then we'll do that. You know what? Maybe I might spend this entire part just doing some side quests, and or not really side quests, but like I'll hunt down those other two beasts as well.
Thank you for sticking with us.
How do?
There you go. Thanks very much.
Broken... oh, the Broken Hill, so it's around here. Probably down there is where it's at, so I'll head to East
Those of
Pool
us who are
to
still here have to look after each other, don't we?
check it out.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
3 raids. Search the nearby swamps for scorpions.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Martha,
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Faster!
Oh, I was trying to change L or do L1 so I can change my my icon that I had on, but nope. Can't do that while I'm riding.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Ting. Unwanted violet.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
I'll do that once I take care of the other mark that's down here. I know there was one somewhere, but I can't remember where that other location was for. Broken Hills. It's gonna be around here somewhere. It's probably gonna be in that area. Oh, this music. I think this is probably my most favorite track right here, just of how relaxing it is. Just like hearing this track right here, it's so good. Yep, there's our bastard. Belphegor. think I'm wasting my... I think I'm possibly wasting my limit burst when I do the Garuda attack. Ow, 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 ow. Nice try. Too slow. Gotcha, bitch. Nice.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Go here. I know I'm gonna look up where the other one's at.
Typical nobles.
Clairview. Okay, Clairview.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
A rose is a rose.
All done? There are
Okay, so Clairview. I don't know exactly where that is, but let's check it out. Oh, it's literally in this area. Okay, perfect.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
That be it right over there? No, it's a couple of creatures.
Farewell.
Farewell. Oh, it's probably in that area over there. Or that could be it right there, too. Yep. Aruna.
That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy. Too slow.
Oh, that was my fault.
Nice try.
Nice. Notorious mark slain. Clouded eye.
Rest well. I know I will.
Oh, I've already been in that area. Okay. Alright. Well, we're done with all that. Let's go back. And the side quest, then I guess we'll do a little bit of story.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
Yep.
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long. I present Chance's stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What, the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
In one way or another. Alright. We'll definitely get some increased defense by 30. God damn, that's a big one. Temporary increase attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Ooh, that's actually really good.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Cat.
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leatherworking community.
Then we better keep this close to our
community.
chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still,
it's no problem.
I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
Nothing to add, run.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. It wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Yay. Darksail's belt design draft. A diagram detailing the steps to craft a belt fit for a hero. Oh? Drake Slayers. Excuse me. Back. You have obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer belt. The design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn and the Highway for details and materials requirements.
What do you need? What do you want?
What you want? Electroma.
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
Oh, I'm going to need 2 Scarletites if I wanted to get both. So I need to...
And?
I'll need 2 more, things from some hunts. Why that update as if, even though there was nothing to update to?
Well.
Sorrows faded from. There you go. Put that track on because it's my favorite one. Let's go talk to this guy. Don't think we're gonna level up, but
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
I don't
We'll
believe
see
you've
what
read this particular chapter before.
what all Oh, damn, we're so close.
To study the tomes?
Oh. Nectar. So, are you Leviathan then? You'll probably end up being Leviathan. Clive's personal steed. After losing her master at Phoenix Gate, Ambrosia found new flock and led them in defending honest merchants from beasts and bandits, earning herself the love of the local and the name Whiteheart. Indeed, it was one local's instance that she be defended in return that led her to happy reunion with Clive. I can't believe it took all this time to finally get Nectar. Highway's resident Moogle, whom Sid found trapped between fallen ruins and brought back to his deadland home. While all the others hear its words as not but a succession of adorable Kupo-like cries, Clive is somehow able to make sense of them, learning that the creature professes to be a mighty hero who would see the terrible fiends that plague the realm laid low, for which purpose it persists in drawing Clive's attention to the hunt board. At the new hideaway, Sid's faithful scout, now one of Clive's closest and most trusted allies. He continues to put his legendary nose to work in service of the hideaway. The information he brings back from his expeditions provide invaluable for the curse breakers in their efforts to save bearers from servitude. Though he lost an eye during Hugo Kupka's attacks in the old hideaway, his scouting senses remain undimmed. A veteran curse bearer who first lends his own team of bearing liberating forays, he also shares his wisdom and experience with Cole in assembling new units and training new recruits. One of Blackthorn's few close friends who shares the smith's fondness for a tankard or two. Indeed, when August isn't on mission, he can most often be found supping an ale and swapping a story at the Hideaway's tavern. Freed Imperial bearer, after the wounds he suffered in his escapes were healed, he began his new life in the Hideaway, working in the kitchens. Through this, he encountered a cookbook called The Stall, a culinary pilgrimage, which inspires him a profession for mincement of monsters, literally. A young bear who assisted Bolium in his research into growing crops in the blighted soil of Sid's hideaway. Last year was gravely wounded during Kupka's attack on their home. Though she was able to escape the wreckage with some of the saplings that were the fruit of her labor, she succumbed soon after. The trees were replaced in Clive's new hideaway, and the apples they bore named Martell in her memory. Yep. Scribe and secrecy of the hideaway. Desire is also entrusted with the keeping of all dauntings of the odds from Clive's allies and patrons. Though she could neither read nor write when she first came to the hideaway, Desiree labored night and day to learn her letters, and now the quill is never far from her hand. Her ever-cheerful demeanor is a bright light to those who would work their homes atop of the blackened mare. Manservant of Lord Byron Rosfield, his daily duties touch all aspects of running his master's manor, whether that be the welcoming of guests, the preparation of meals, or the polishing of the interpreted nobleman's trophy collection. Okay, nothing here. Let me just learn about the towns here. What about the Black Shields, the main host? The Imperial province of Rosaria. While they most often march in small groups, their main hosts have been known to rally together to conduct large-scale raids. They are tasked with purging the impurities from the province, to which end they conduct culling of both bears and those judged to be Duchal loyalists. Well, Valisthea has 5 remaining Mothercrystals located in the Dalmekian Republic. Unlike its sisters, who just from the earth to tower above the landscape, Drake's is completely enclosed within the vast hollow of an ageless mountain, its searching fingers reaching inward to the bear's hearts. Evacuation of these crystals has, over centuries, showed the Dalmekans with substantial fortitude, and as such is seen as a symbol of the nation's prosperity. Mothercrystal is situated in Stoneyard, capital of the Kingdom of Wallode. Its sheer walls striking similar to the towering cliffs that line the coast of Ash. The interior can only be gained by means of a solidary stone span that stretches from the heart of the city proper. Being the last remaining mother crystal on Ash, the crystal harvested from its surface are a vital lifeline for the wallowed people. But even then, their numbers is far enough to sate the kingdom's appetite, thus forcing our king to seek sources elsewhere. Mother Crystal, located in the Crystalline Dominion, is one of the only 5 remaining in Valisthea and is the largest of its kind. Silhouetted by the setting sun, the island of the Dominion spread out before it. The tale is truly a wonder to behold. That's it. Mystery of the Realms. Why are you glowing yellow? Is it because like we have all the information? Is that what that means? It's like when we have all the information that then it'll always be done? The second simplest method of long-distance communication is used in Valisthea. After whispering one's message to a traveling trader and trusting it to the strength of their memories, though letters are more prone to interpretation than stolaces, they have the advantage that they can be sent to those one does not know. Their major disadvantage, the majority of the common folk of the twins can neither read nor write, limiting their exchange to those of a certain level of education. Efforts are underway to offer such an education to the bearers of the hideaway, and they are already confident the readers and writers in their former masters. While afraid of the expediting excursions, the curse bearers will oft learn of creatures, or somewhat unsurprisingly humans, that for reasons varying of the loss of natural habitat or the lack of food to overexposure to ether, have begun to exhibit uncharacteristically violent behavior. Due to the threat they pose in the realm, her peaceable inhabitants that terrorism demands notorious marks and a bounty placed on their heads. A beloved Vestalian fable wherein the good King Sir Crandall of Camelot, servant of Saint Sybil the Usher, does battle against the evil warlord Madhu. The story was a favorite of the young Clive Rosfield, and he often acted out scenes with his uncle, the young knight naturally taking the role of Sir Candell as Rumbustious Uncle Brian, making a convincing Madhu. Vultures. Griffins.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
I wonder what the highest level for this thing is. Is it going to be like 100? Or not 100. That's way too high. Probably 5. Maybe not. 5 might actually be too much. Maybe it could be 10. 10 probably could be the highest level that could get to. Alright, let's check our Patreons. The Patreons Whisperers. Because I know we can get one of the things there and then we'll do a little bit of story. Actually, let's just check the board, see if there's maybe another one that showed up here. Nope, all have been slain by yours truly. Hells yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, so... Here you are.
Candle of the Night. It used to be I who stepped into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing the Dying of the Bold or the Corel and the Serving Girl. But now all anyone wants to hear is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
Ha.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mothercrystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed.
Oh, so okay.
After,
I thought we were going after
Ether,
Whaloods. No,
and
we're going
light
after
at their backs, the Northern
Iron
Territories
Kingdom's
descended
one.
upon the
Okay.
Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Ah, my favorite pupil. How may I help you today? I have the details here.
Wealthy noble. Uncle and nephew.
Study it well, Clive. Thus ends today's lesson.
Alright, you can kind of see like there's a red dot up there when it's like, oh, there's something new, even though it's like nothing too crazy. Hey, baby cakes.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Okay. Okay, that seems like it's gonna be the start of a like an actual stage. I think you can always tell when it has that symbol over it. So I really don't want to do that right now, considering like how much we've already gotten done in this part and such, or like how much we've started doing in this part. So I don't want to start that area and then continue on to like another thing, you know. Oh, and look, I guess we learned enough information for the guy to level up. So let's see. I guess there isn't another one. There would have been a thing up here if there was, I'm assuming. So there isn't. So let's go check out all the new information that we just learned and get our level up for our chronicler and check out the thing here. Oh, this isn't a bad song either. They'll find the flame that like plays when you like confront yourself. That's really good too.
How good it is to see you, Clive.
How good it is to
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. I have quite the find for you today.
The Holy Order of Shields of the Blackened Pinion. The official name of the Order of Knights established in the Imperial Province of Rosaria, who persecute and purge bearers and those who shield them. Commonly known as the Black Shields after the color of their armor, a hue simply chosen to differentiate this new elite order from the silver-clad Dragoons. Unlike the heroic Dragoons, however, they are feared and loathed throughout the Imperial Province. The capital city of Harran, or the Iron Kingdom, located in the boiling sea island of Ironholm, several hundred leagues off the western coast of Rosaria. Its name means charred rock in the Harian tongue. A mother crystal which stood in the frozen waste of northern storm, lands now lost to the blight. Soon after the mother first fell, the tribes of the north, in a bit of desperation, marched south into Rosaria. She was dominant at their fore. A terrible battle ensued in which fire was pitted against ice, but eventually the Phoenix and the Dutchel armies succeeded in driving back the invaders, for a time.
What subject shall we consider today?
Patriarch of the Christian Orthodox, who conducts his sinister ceremonies in the Kamaric, the holy sanctuary built around the heart of Drake's Breath. A zealous believer in the Orthodox teachings that bears and dominants are unclean creatures born of sin. Sounds like a great person. An island nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craig Losget. Despite being normally a monarchy, the Patriarch, the most powerful priest of the Christian Orthodox, is in truth the most powerful person in the kingdom. He rules from the Isles of Bain Ladolf, more commonly known as Storm, as Mount Derstans, on which sits the Mothercrystals, Drake's Breath, focal point of the faith. Here, countless bearers kidnapped from their home in Storm and Ash are made to suffer in the name of a religion which deems them less than human. Which is basically how our mother treats everyone now, it seems, so.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Alrighty. Well, guys, as I mentioned, that's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Final Fantasy 16. I don't know why I keep wanting to say 15. You know, I'm going to say this right now. Yes, this is a great game. Yes, this is better than 15. I will admit that. But 15 was not bad at all. I will say that right now. it had promise too. Like with the DLC and the canceled DLC, I still actually want to buy the book that's like going to explain all the other canceled DLC that comes out. But the game was still good, in my opinion. It was not the best Final Fantasy. I mean, I don't even know if I'd rank it in like the top 10 Final Fantasy games I played. Not counting like the mainline ones, but like counting every single one. You know, including Tactics, Type 0, even the Dissidia games, Theorhythm, and games like that. I don't know, World of Final Fantasy, I don't even know if I'd count Final Fantasy 15 in my top 10 of all the Final Fantasy games I played. But it's not a bad game, and I'm tired and I'm sick and tired of the slander that it's game when this game came out. Alright, yes, I know it suffered a lot, but Final Fantasy 15 is still a good game. Yes, 16 is better, but I will not tolerate slander against 15 in any way, shape, or form, because 15 was a good game, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed that playthrough, and I hope you guys watched that playthrough if you guys haven't already. And if you are interested in watching it, watch it, please. This was a good playthrough, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, yeah, that's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Final Fantasy 16. In the next part, guys, we're head off to Derstanus to take on Drake's Breath and take down the other, our second Mothercrystal, which will be interesting. This is the first one we've done in 5 years, so. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. And comment down below what you like about the video, didn't like about the video. And let me know, guys, what you think of the Notorious marks that we did in this part. I honestly, we didn't really do much story, so I probably am just going to call this like Notorious marks or something like that. But yeah, you guys let me know how you felt about them. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.